Chapter 5 through 6.4 review. I'm going to factor out a GCF first. Then 25x squared minus 49 is a difference of two perfect square. Factors into 5x plus 7y and 5x minus 7y. Also, don't forget to factor out a GCF in number 3. And then the remaining polynomial is a difference of two perfect square. First thing we have to do is we have to make all of our exponents positive. The a squared is positive, you leave it. The b to the negative 3, we have to move that in the bottom to make it a positive exponent. The c to the 1 power is positive, leave it. A to the negative 1 is negative, so we have to make it positive by moving that in the bottom. And the c, the fourth and b squared are both positive, so we leave it. Now, if we are going to divide, we subtract the exponents. If we are going to multiply them together like the a's, we are going to add the exponents. Number 5, we do the distributive property. Then we had to move that q to the negative 2, move that in the bottom to make it a positive exponent. I'm going to reduce first and then do everything to the power of a power. Here I'm going to reduce inside by making everything positive. The b's are together up top, so I'm going to multiply by adding them. The a's are together in the bottom, so I'm going to multiply by adding them. Then, to get it to be a positive 2 exponent outside, I'm going to flip. Then distribute the power of a power. First, I'm going to split each term over its own denominator. Then I have to make all exponents positive, and then simplify. Use the synthetic division. Don't forget you have to find the 0 of the denominator by putting x plus 5 is equal to 0 and solve, and you get negative 5. Remember, when you fill in the missing terms, you knock it down a degree. The original problem started with x cubed, so my answer starts with x squared. And we have a missing x squared, so you have to fill it in with a 0. Don't forget to do that. Now, when you have an a plus 2 quantity squared, the shortcut is you square the first term, multiply the two terms together, and double it. That's where the 4a came from. And then square the last term. What I would highly recommend doing is in front of that x squared, it's a negative x squared. People get that confused and think that negative is being squared. It's not. I would put a 1 coefficient to distinguish between the negative 1 and the x squared. So the -1 is not being squared. When you plug it in the calculator and you hit second function trace, hit the min, and to find the zeros, you would hit second function in 0. Here's the vertex formula.